Good morning. It is 7:49 and I'm trying to stuff my face real quick before I go to my 8 a.m. I hope that y'all can hear me, but I'm not trying to talk too loud because I know my roommates are asleep. Welcome to vlogmas 4, I think this is. I'm definitely about to be late. It takes me 10 minutes to get to campus. I still have to park, pay the meter, and go inside, but I'm just not gonna stress about it. I did the best I could, more or less. Today for breakfast, I got some banana bread down there, and this is a moo tube from Aldi's. It's basically a Go-Gurt, just from Aldi's. It's their brand, I guess. If you're not shopping at Aldi's, you need to. You save so much money shopping at Aldi. They don't always have everything that I need, but it's a good place to start and at least, you know, save as much as you can. But there's not too much going on today. I have class and a presentation in class, then I have another class after I have a nice little break, and then I have a meeting for dabs. It's the final meeting of the semester, which I can't tell you how excited I am to just do school for the rest of the semester. No clubs, no nothing. I'm tired. And then after that, I just have to lock in on my project that's due on Sunday, the same one I was working on last night. I'm probably gonna, I don't know, I'll probably stay on campus to try and lock in on that, probably in D&DS. Yeah, and they're giving us food at this meeting for once, so I won't be hungry or anything. I won't have an excuse to go home, so I'm gonna stay out, try and lock in, see what I can do before like 6 or something, and then we'll see what happens after that. But that is the plan right now. I'm just about to finish eating, head to my 8 a.m. and I'll probably see you in the 8 a.m. We'll see, but I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Damage the environment, the economy, and can cause even the loss of life. This project investigates solutions that efficiently surveil the railroad and detect these threats.
Average derailment costs reach $3 million per incident in repairs and asset replacement. The cost of our solution is approximately $1,000, drastically more affordable compared to multi-million-dollar losses.
So you're walking away, but hold on.
Let me update y'all because I didn't get to talk for real about this. So when I parked, I started putting in coins and it was beeping and it wasn't making no change. And usually it tells you like how long you have depending on how much you put in there. And it wasn't doing nothing. I was confused, but it was at 8 a.m. and they don't start the meters until 9, but I was in class until 11. And so before, it's always been if you go ahead and start paying at 8, it'll still like do the next 2 hours. So it's better to like go ahead and do that until I get my break in class and then I run out and put another hour in, right? So I was doing that. I put my full $2 in and it won't tell me when it was going to expire. It just kept saying it was free parking. So I was calling the people on my way into class, which is why you didn't get no footage of the walk-in. But they were first telling me like they just said they were going to come and look at it. And so then I went back out on my break to check on it and it still wasn't like saying anything. And so I was like, let me call these people again. And actually at that point, it's after the meters were supposed to have started. It was like, you know, 9:30 or something like that. And so it was still saying free parking. So I was like, wait, so is it just free today like it was, yesterday? And so I called him. He was like, yeah, sometimes they do that. They have free days here and there, free periods, a few days, whatever. So, yeah, it should be free if it says it's free. And so I'm like, okay, well, can I get my $2 back? Like, I know it's just $2, but $2 in quarters, like that's parking for the next time I have class, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't want to just let that go. So, and I was already looking at my little thing, my piggy bank basically, and I'm running low on my quarters. It was getting hard to find some quarters, so I'm now at the police station to get my $2 back, and we're gonna see how it goes. I might scream. All this over $2, and I'm going to 2 different places. She talking about my supervisor just left and I need to do it right, and I don't. She'll be able to tell me what the key under. I don't know what the key under to give you your refund, so she'll be back in about an hour. An hour. You know what I have to do in an hour? I have to go home. I have to eat, and then I have to get my ass back on campus, park, get to where I need to go to take a midterm, because I have a meeting immediately after that. I'm not going to stress over $2. But at the same time, I'm broke. I actually do need that $2. Like, I'm about to go return something to Amazon right now. Another thing I got to do within this hour that I've been meaning to return for a month. That was only like $5 or $6. Because I'm broke. I need it. My credit card bill is like $125 right now, and I have $56 in my checking account. I don't even have enough for my credit card bill. Anyway, I refuse to feel stress. I refuse to feel stress. So we're going to keep on going with our day and do the next thing on the list. Yeah. This is a very challenging attitude to have. I just reached my screen limit on TikTok, so now we're going to continue my screen time on here instead. More productive, right? Totally. All right, let's recap the day. I'm procrastinating on doing my project that I really needed to lock in on like an hour ago. So, yeah, story time in the meantime while I continue to procrastinate. Okay, anyway. So they already started off bad with me spending that $2 on parking that I didn't need to spend. I went up to the place to get it, and the lady said that her supervisor had just left and she'd be back in an hour, and she needed her to tell her what code or whatever to put in for my refund or something. So I was supposed to come back, but I had a midterm in an hour, and right after that I had a meeting that I was late for because I had the midterm back to back, right? So I take my midterm, I go to my meeting. The meeting, I have to gather myself for this one because they said we were going to have food. We did an RSVP and everything so I could have food for this meeting. I'm thinking we're going to have Panera because that's what we always had last year. Why did they give me Firehouse subs? Why did these people order Firehouse subs? You could have kept that. You could have kept your budget at that point. I don't want no Firehouse sub, no cold sub when I'm freezing outside. I was over here with my ankles out because they wanted to do business casual, and I ain't have no clean, tall, white socks to go with the fit that I had on. So I'm over here with my ankles out, and y'all got me eating a cold sub. A cold sub. At least the chocolate chip cookie was good, but a cold sub. I don't even like subs like that. Like that was nasty. That had me heated, boy. They did right by waiting until the end to say that, because if I would have heard that at the beginning, I might have just walked out. Nah, I'm lying. I wouldn't have done that. But that had me heated too, okay? So the day is already off to a rough start. And doing my midterm, why it wouldn't let me log into stuff. And then when I opened the lockdown browser, mind you, I was running late, so I was already opening it the last few minutes anyway. I'm opening the lockdown browser, and why does it open with only like, it's only showing in this corner of the screen. It's supposed to show in the whole screen. Like the whole thing was just messed up. So then I had to log out, log back in. It was a mess. Okay, so we was having a rough day all the way around. So I get out my meeting, I start walking back to my car, and I call my dad because I was like, should I go home and get comfortable, which you see the decision we made, or should I stay on campus and lock in on this project like I need to? But the turtleneck was itchy. My ankles was out. I was cold. I have no gloves. I was like, what should I do, Dad? And he told me that since my ankles was out and it was going to get colder once it got dark, I should go ahead and go home. So I was like, I'm glad you said that because that's what I wanted to do anyway. So I go home. I was supposed to go back to the place to get my $2. I didn't remember that until I was already halfway home. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to have to eat that $2 and call it a day. Maybe I'll remember on Monday and try and go back and get it. But as of now, we're going to let that go. I get home. I'm still on the phone with my dad. And he's talking about how my mom is going up to the post office right now to fuss them out. Okay, buckle in, because now I got a story time for you. Okay? Let's backtrack. On October 18th, mind you, it's December 6th. On October 18th, my mother sent me a care package. Sweet. Very grateful. Thank you so much, Mother. However, I never got the care package. She forgot to put my apartment number in there. Now, also mind you, I live in a townhome. So there's one unit on top and there's one unit on bottom. So there's only 2 options at the address that is on the package. So at that point, you know, they've been giving us wrong mail this whole time. So I'm just like, this time y'all decide not to just put a package wherever you think. Yeah. Okay. Insufficient address. They put it back. On October 25th, that's the last update that we see when we go into FedEx or USPS or whatever it is and put in the tracking number and try to track the package. On October 25th, it says that it was returned to sender due to insufficient address. On October 26th, I went up to the post office, for the first time and asked them about my package. It's here. It says it's here. So can you look for my package and just give me my package? Because I'm here. No, can't do that. I had to fill out a little card, give it to the lady. They're like, you know, we're going to look for it and we'll call you. Okay, cool. They didn't call me. I go back a second time. I get a new girl. Tell her the issue. And at this point, I had probably waited like another week or so because I be busy. I'm a student. And she was like, oh, well, we'll put it on. There's only one person, Mary. There's only one person there who can actually go and look for and process these packages. That don't make no damn sense to me. I don't understand why all these other people up around here can't go and look for some packages and process some packages. But I digress. Mary's the only one who can go and look for this package. So she says she's going to put the note on Mary's desk so she'll see it first. Cool. Still don't hear nothing. I come back a third time and the girl is like, well, there's like 400 packages back there, so we can't just like go through it. We're really backed up, short staff, whatever. I forget exactly what she told me at that point, but either way, still no solution, no nothing. Okay, whatever. At this point, I'm feeling bad for Mary. I'm like, dang, Mary got 400 packages to go through. Oh my goodness, that's so much. Poor Mary. She's short staffed, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna cut her some slack. I come back. Actually, no. At that point, Thanksgiving break was coming up. I didn't come back again. I went to, oh my gosh. That time was right before Thanksgiving break. Okay, so I go to Thanksgiving break. I come back. Still nothing on this package. Now it's December. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, it's literally been over a month. The last update is from October. It's now December. Okay, let me go up there for real again. So I go up there. And they're still telling me the same thing. Mary this, Mary that. So I actually speak to Mary that time. And Mary was real sweet. She gave me her number. She said she called me. She did call me at the end of that day with an update to say that she still hadn't gotten to it, but she's looking for it. I'm like, okay, cool. She said she's going to call me again the next day. Give me an update. Don't hear from Mary. Okay. I don't remember exactly what day that was, but that was probably like Tuesday. Because I just got back on Monday, and I'm pretty sure I went up on Monday. I do remember that. I went up on Monday. On Tuesday, I was supposed to get a call back from Mary. I didn't get a call back. Now, these last couple of days, I mean, y'all seen the vlogmas, so y'all can say if I was busy or not. But I was kind of busy. I was being productive. I was locked in on work or whatever. So it was the last thing on my mind because now I'm trying to think about this project that's due on Sunday that my brain cannot do. So today, I'm on the phone with my dad. I go back up there because I'm like, you know what? Let me go up there again because it was like 4:38 or something like that. So I'm like, oh, I can make it before they close at 5. Let me go get an update again. So I go up there. This time I speak to the supervisor, who's the same rude, annoying lady who talks to me like I'm a child from the very first time that I went up there, okay? So I go, I'm talking to her, and she just keeps telling me, yep, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. We have no solution here. There's nothing we can do. It's going to be returned to the sender. It's supposed to be returned to the sender for the last month and a half. So she gives me her name. She gives me the name of the temporary postmaster, but she won't give me his contact information. She can't do that. And I still have no updates, no nothing. I just need to come back when Mary's there to file a 360 claim or something like that. So now I have to try and make time to go back again tomorrow while I'm in the middle of finals, in the middle of having all these projects, assignments, finals, all this stuff to do. I have to make time to go up here and harass these people about a package that's been sitting in the same spot right here in Blacksburg for the past month and a half. However, on Monday, my mom comes down here to pick up my sister, and she coming down here with a can of tuna, and she and I are going to go up to the post office and sit there and stink up the place with that tuna until they figure out what's going on. Because now, also, when my mom went to go and talk to the post office people today, back at home, they're telling her that, hey, they can't believe that this is happening. Like, that's actually ridiculous, and, like, they're shocked by this. So we already know that they're really running games on me. They literally was saying that they running games, like blah, blah, blah. The package was insured, automatically insured for up to $100, but only for 30 days. Nobody told us that. Nobody told me that. So they've been dragging it out now past the 30 days so that they don't got to pay the $100 to reimburse me, reimburse my mom, whatever, for this package. Now, I'm not understanding how you can't give us the $100 back when y'all have been the ones running games for the last month. I've been doing my job and coming up here 5 different times now to ask about my package. But you can't give me the $100 now because it's been over 30 days, even though over the past 30 days, including the day after it was returned to sender, I've been coming up here asking you about my package. That don't make no sense to me. But my mom's coming, so she gonna deal with that. She can deal with that. Thank you, because I can't do it. I'm over here trying to be too nice, and I don't have time, because every time I still try and drag it out and really try and get an answer or something, I got to go to class, so it just, no. So hopefully that'll be resolved soon. That is basically my story time for the day. However, I do also have one more thing to tell you on a much better note. I already told you about Switzerland. The new thing I have to tell you about, my grades. Y'all, I have a scholarship, so I have to keep a 3.3 GPA. Okay? When I first started doing my GPA calculator a few weeks ago, I was not in no 3.3. I think I was coming in like a 2.7. My grades was rough. Okay? Rough. But today, after I took my midterm, I got a good grade on my midterm in econ, and so my grade from that went up from, I don't know what it was. I think it was like it went from like a B something to an A. Okay? I think it's an A minus, but still, it's an A minus, okay? It's in that A range. So I go in, I do my GPA calculator again with all the other grades that I have, and now with that updated grade. Guess what my GPA was? A 3.37, okay? So we chilling over there, and that's still with a C+ in this other class. Well, a few seconds ago, I just got a notification that my grade for this big team project that was like really low, and I'm pretty sure is what really tanked my grade in that class and made it like a C originally. That grade has been updated. That grade got 12.5 points added back, which means it's now at a B rather than a C, which means that my overall grade is now at a B. And a solid B at that. Not no B minus, no nothing, a solid B, like an 86. Like we cooling on that one. So now we're about to do my GPA calculator one more time to see what my GPA is looking like. But either way, I can coast now. Y'all don't know how much that just lifted off my shoulders, because that was in the back of my mind stressing me out this whole time. Like, I really got to lock in. I got to do so good on this and that, because my GPA is actually low and I need to pull it up. I don't got to do that no more. I just need to get the stuff done. But I don't need to do it exceptionally well. I just have to get it done now. Now, we still do things with excellence. That's from my mother. But I'm done. I'm chilling. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm chilling. But I'm going to pull out my computer also so that I can go ahead and set up so I can lock in on this project due on Sunday. But I do have one friend in the class, and I think I told y'all I was talking to her about it before already, but I was talking to her today, and I was saying, like, you know, we can link up and work on it. Not like work on it together as in like we're doing each other's projects, because that's cheating, but like sit together so when we have questions about it we can just, you know, say, how are you doing the graph, that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing each other's projects, just helping on the fundamentals of the project itself. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, so hopefully we will be meeting up tomorrow to do that, which will be very helpful. And I just feel like the main thing for me is if I am actually sitting with someone, I'll lock in for real. Because, like, how are you going to sit and do work with someone but be on your phone? That doesn't work. So I'll be locked in for real. Now, we're going to do my GPA calculator really, really fast. Okay, econ. Let's see here. By the way, if you didn't know, you can go in Canvas and make it show your grades. I forgot how to do it. Otherwise, I would give you a tutorial. But you can make it show your grades. Not all people want to see that all the time, but I do. I like to know what I'm looking at because I got a scholarship to keep. Anyway, econ is an A-. Design appreciation, I actually have no idea. So we're going to go with a B+ and lowball it. But I feel like I have to at least have a B+ in that class. Managerial analytics, that's the one that was a C and just went up. That is now at a solid B, like I said. Strategy and competition analytics, that one is the one that I have the big project for. So I still need to lock in on that because it's an A-. So it definitely cannot go down. Next up, we have optimization and robustness. I can't stand that class. A-. Next up, we have operations management. Also, did not like that class at all. B. Then we have supply chain management. Also did not like that class. Those last three were all part of they were each a 1 credit within a 3 credit type of thing. So they were all like the same teacher, all part of the same course, just different like sections. Hated all of them. Supply chain management, B-. Calhoun Transfusion Studio. That's the one I had the presentation for today. I got an A-. Oh, that's what I also have to talk to you about. But first, let's see what my GPA is. A 3.42. Dean's List. That's Dean's List. So we have a nice little buffer here right now. So I should be okay. Now, let's go ahead and take strategy and competition analytics. And if it gets knocked down by this final, then I still have a 3.3 if it only gets knocked down to a B. Now, if it gets knocked down to a B-, I have a 3.2, so we need to keep it at a B. But, that's okay. That's good. We can work with that. Now, the other thing I wanted to tell you was, so you'll see, well, you should have already seen a clip from earlier when I was in class doing my presentation. I actually, like, took the whole camera out, set it up on the tripod, put it on the table and everything. Vlogmas I just feel like it's very good for me to like help me be a little more confident with filming and stuff, because like you're filming every single day, like you're filming something every single day. And for some reason I was able to like have the confidence to like pull all that out and set it up in class with people that I'm going to see every Friday over here looking at me setting up a whole a whole camera. And I still did it. So I don't know. That's just my note of be consistent, do Vlogmas or whatever, you know, helps you to like get into the groove of editing and filming and stuff. But don't be scared to film. It's still very scary. I was terrified doing it, but I just kind of pretended like I was a professional filmer or something, you know, like I'm setting up my whole camera and everything. I'm getting the shot just right. I'm zooming it in real good and ready to hit record. I don't know. I just wanted to say that I'm very proud of myself for actually filming that. That's probably the most like in-class content you'll ever get. But I did it. I did it. Yay, woohoo. Go me. I really don't have anything else to talk about except that I think that moving forward in Vlogmas, I'll be giving you like little talks in the days because I'm broke. So you won't really see me making Christmas cookies, getting Christmas decorations, all that cutesy stuff. You won't see it because I can't afford it. You won't see me doing much but studying and stuff anyway because it's final season. I feel like these vlogs are a little boring. Like I said, I'm doing them for the consistency, but I feel like what I can do for free is talk and tell you about certain things that I have learned and experienced as a college student, Big Four accounting intern, blah, 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 you know? So look forward to that. We're going to have little think pieces here and there. Honestly, I was watching Kel Queen. If y'all know her, you know. But anyway, I was watching her Vlogmas last night and she like had a list in her notes of stuff she just wanted to talk to her people about. And so that was like just her whole Vlogmas. She just sits there and talks, which is really like her videos anyway. But yeah, that was her Vlogmas. And so I was like, wait, I can do that too. I got stuff to talk about, more or less. So look forward to that. I'm thinking one of the first things I'm going to talk about is just my history with cars in general. How I bought a car at 19. Probably just things about Virginia Tech in general. You know, things I wish I knew, things that I've learned, things I wish I would have done so far, whatever. I don't know exactly yet, but you'll get some think pieces coming very soon. So if you have any specific topics that you want to hear about, feel free to comment them. Now I have my document pulled up. You want to hear the question I have to answer right now? The question I have to answer right now is what strategic actions, e.g. M&A, market entry, M&A is merger and acquisition, is your firm undertaking, and how well has that gone for your firm? I'm not even sure where to start, y'all. Like, for real, is this even in the 10K? I don't even know. If you don't know what a 10K is, it's like an end-of-year financial statement. Actually, it's more like an end-of-year brief for the company. So it has all their financials in there, and it also talks about things like risks that they see, mergers and acquisitions that they want to do. It just kind of sums up the company as a whole at the end of the year. And for publicly traded companies, you can just Google it and download it. So if you're interested in investing or something like that, that's definitely something you might want to like look into before you like really invest deeply in a company. See how they're actually doing, for real. It's all in their 10K. It's a really long document. Don't know how many pages this is. This 10K is 129 pages. So I tell you to do that, but at the same time, who reading through 129 pages? I know I'm not. But just so you know, it's out there. It exists. It's possible. I will talk to you later. I'm going to try and lock in on this. And this camera's dying, even though I charged it earlier. I'm confused, but this camera's dying, so we're gonna put it on the charger and get things together for later. That's my life update for right now. Hope you enjoyed. Talk to you later. Bye. A key. Did I tell you what time I started on this project? I don't remember what time it was, but it's now 9:11, and you want to know what I've done? One question. I've finished one question. And that's just like gathering a few quotes and writing some BS, really. So now we're on to question number 2. I wanted to take my food break now, but I promised a friend some of my ziti, and he just made himself ramen. So now he's going to eat the ramen. And actually, it works out well, because while he eats the ramen, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this next question that I need to do. And hopefully, I can go ahead and knock it out. And then I'll take my food break, which is what I really wanted to do in the first place. Get 2 done, take a food break, and then do the last one, kind of like I did yesterday. So it's kind of working out. But now the question, oh, here comes my mama. Hello.
Hello. What are you up to?
Well, I finished the first question.
Good. Very good.
Maybe. Y'all, it is now 11:39. I did make it through question 2. I am now on question 3. I'm really gonna try and get it together and knock it out, at least slap something up there so I have a little something to go off of tomorrow. And then I'm gonna call it a night. I am tired. I'm ready to lay down and just be comfortable in my bed. I have not done any editing today. I have not put up a vlogmas today. And I really want to do that. At least like start the editing so I can kind of see what I'm doing with it. So I think I'm still gonna do that. But I figured I should probably just go ahead and call it a night as far as the vlog goes now, because you're not gonna miss anything. I'm just sitting here staring at the computer for about 20 more minutes and then shower in bed, and that's it. So I will see you tomorrow. I think I already told you what I'm doing tomorrow, but either way, you're going to see it, so there's no point in me talking about it. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed whatever day this is, Vlogmas. And yeah, like I said, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.